Andrew McFarlane here, and today I want to start by sharing my favorite quote with you, or I should say one of my favorite, and it goes like this: Peace is what you are, and stress is what you think you should be. Peace is what you are, and stress is what you think you should be. There's so many layers of this that I feel inspired to elaborate on. There's so many ideas, even in the realm of spirituality. I know for myself early on when I began to consciously pursue my evolution, or this idea of my evolution, there is this idea of enlightenment, which is once again this station that you arrive at where you're done and there's nothing more to do. And I'm really here to tell you that there is no enlightenment that you aren't already. There is no place to get to in your awakening that you aren't. The process, or as they refer to in the system of yoga, they really refer to your awakening as self-realization. They don't call it self-transformation. So this is a great theme in our life, and we a lot of times have so many ego mechanisms that when we quote unquote get spiritual, we just spiritualize them. So as opposed to having this external ego mechanism of pursuing career and fame, eventually when you start to see yourself as being someone who's spiritual, it's getting enlightenment. It's another externalized goal, and it's only an idea. And if it's one thing that I've learned, none of my experiences have turned out the way that I've imagined them. So look at where you are right now in your life and really see that. See maybe many of the visions you've had for your life, and maybe the things that you've pursued have, in terms of their tangible goals, been the same, but the feeling that you may have projected you were going to have when you got there, the flavor is so different. And so really resting with that. And also, even in this idea for us in the world of transformation and spirituality, there's always this idea of becoming more and learning lessons, and we're constantly looking for the lessons and things, and that's beautiful. But I feel and know in my heart, when we transcend even the experience of learning, we just celebrate. Someone once asked this spiritual teacher, what is the purpose of life? And his response was, the only reason you ask questions like that is because you're not in your joy and you're not in your bliss. Because when you're in your joy and in your bliss, you don't ask what is the purpose. So for all of us collectively, reflecting on how we may have even gotten caught up in the story, in what seems to be so altruistic, this idea of self-transformation, there's still this essence of present moment dissatisfaction with who we are. And can we let go of that and really get into the essence of who am I really now in this moment? What is the essence of my being? And know that you are very similar to a flower, in the same way that there are many different kinds of flowers. They're all unique. Not one is better than the other. And the flower opens toward the sun in its own time, and in direct accordance to the way nature is perfected. So realize that you are not becoming more, you are expressing more of what you already are. The flower is not becoming something different. It is always a flower. It is just opening and expressing itself. So look into yourself and really tap into the essence. And the more you become connected to that, the more natural it feels to express that essence, that nature. So that's all for now. Sending you all my love. If you like the video, like. If you feel inspired to share, beautiful. And if you'd like to subscribe, please do so. Sending you my love as always.